Viewers, so now I'm being joined live with our Chief of Bureau, Arindam Das, who is right there outside the counting center. Arindam, we are getting reports that the BJP is leading in 23 out of the 26 seats. So what's the scene there? You're right there, Arindam.
Yes, the initial trend has started emerging, and in all the 26 seats, in 25 seats, BJP is leading. The round one is complete in almost all the 26 constituencies, and in those 26 constituencies, BJP is leading in 25. Only in one seat, that is Sorupothar constituency, the independent candidate there is leading, and apart from that, on all the 25 seats, BJP is leading. So the first round has been completed in almost all the 26 constituencies, and it is the initial trend after the first round that we are reporting to you right now.
So it's a clear indication, Arindam, that the BJP is all set to sweep the elections.
Yes, BJP is all set to sweep these elections, because we have seen that right from the campaigning stage, the BJP took this election as a very high-profile election. We have seen star campaigners, in fact, the Chief Minister of Assam himself leading the campaigning, and he has addressed as many as 19 rallies in a day span of 4 days across length and breadth of Karbi Anglong. But whereas on the other side, if we see the opposition parties, we haven't seen that enthusiasm from the opposition parties right from the campaigning. It was all the BJP banners, flags, and the booths that were seen across Karbi Anglong, but the opposition party was seen to be missing here. And in fact, right now also, on the counting day also, we are seeing that the initial trends which is emerging right now, BJP is all set to sweep these polls, because we have come to know that in all the 26 seats, in 25, BJP is clearly leading way ahead of the other parties, and in fact in only one seat BJP is trailing somewhat behind. But this is just the initial trend. As the day progresses, the trend will become more clearer, because you see, this voting process took place through ballot papers and not through EVM. So the counting of ballot papers takes a lot of time, and in fact just now it's 12 now, and only the first round is completed in the 26 seats. So you can imagine the number of rounds that are going to come, and it might in fact reach the midnight for the entire counting process to end, because there are many constituencies, 26 constituencies, and the largest constituency is the Lambojang constituency, where alone around 70,000 voters are there. To count those 70,000 votes, it will take a lot of time. So Lambojang constituency's result, that is where the Difu town is included in that Lambojang constituency, that constituency's result might emerge in the late night hours. But in the other seats where the number of voters are less, the number of polling stations were less, so in those constituencies the results will start emerging sooner. In fact, we'll get to know the results in the afternoon only in those smaller constituencies, but for the larger constituencies it will take some time, because the counting of votes might go till late midnight.
All right, so Arindam, tell us about the security arrangements there.
Well, you see, by and large, if we see, the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council election has remained peaceful. There are only 2 incidents of violence. One was only when the campaigning ended 48 hours before the polling. A party office of the BJP was vandalized in West Karbi Anglong, and on the polling day, almost when the counting process ended, it was around 4:30 that violence broke out in 2 polling stations in West Karbi Anglong, and in those 2 polling stations, recounting had to be done to ensure free and fair polls. So apart from these 2 incidents, by and large, the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council election has turned out to be very peaceful, and in fact a heavy security deployment has been made across Karbi Anglong for these elections. In fact, apart from the existing forces of Assam Police and paramilitary forces which were present here, additional companies of Assam Police as well as paramilitary forces were brought here to man the entire Karbi Anglong area. In fact, we have been told by the administration or the police that a three-tier security arrangement has been made at all the polling counting stations. Right now I am at the Difu Government High School, and likewise there are two more counting stations in Karbi Anglong. One is at Hamrin and the other is at Borzan. So in all the three counting stations, which were also the strong rooms for this election, a heavy security deployment has been made. In fact, a three-tier security arrangement has been made to ensure that no untoward incident takes place.
Right, Arindam. So we are also getting visuals of celebrations. Well, celebrations have already started. So have the supporters of BJP already arrived in counting centers to celebrate? Can you see them, Arindam?
Well, you see, it is just the initial stage, because the counting process will take a lot of time. As the polling process has been done through ballot papers. So just now only the first round of counting has been completed. So the candidates or the supporters of various parties will start coming to the polling station only after some time. Maybe in the afternoon they will start coming, where we can see celebrations here at the polling station, at the counting station, and also outside this counting stations. But right now we haven't come across any of the candidates who were in the fray for these elections. But yes, probably when 2 or 3 rounds will be completed, when a clear picture will emerge, the candidates will start coming here, and we will witness celebrations all around.